Merry Christmas everyone! Welcome to my Christmas video for this year, which is going to be part 2 of ranking every single game I played throughout 2023. If you didn't see yesterday's video on Christmas Eve, that was part 1 of this sort of, series. And this is part 2. Yesterday we had games like Hogwarts and Little Nightmares 1, and this episode is a lot more sporty, hence why I'm wearing the Arsenal kit on Christmas. Just to reiterate how this is going to work, I'm going to state the game I played, give it a game rating out of 10 and why I gave it that rating. And yeah, just remember to like and subscribe. We're going for a big 2024 and Merry Christmas. Hopefully everyone had a good Christmas and got what they wanted for Christmas. They got all the presents they wanted. You got the new game you wanted. You got the new computer, the new monitor. I don't know. The new chair. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into our first game. This episode's definitely a weird one because we start off with Bus Simulator 2021. Yep. Bus Simulator. I gave it a game rating of 6 out of 10. I played it on the PS5 and it's about what you expect from a game like this. You drive a bus around, you collect tickets, you charge people who didn't actually come with a pass or a ticket, but it is very good fun when you're playing with a mate. Other than that, unless you enjoy buses, it's kind of boring. The next game is Trackmania for the PS5. I give it a game rating of 3.5 out of 10. I did not enjoy this game. I just did not understand what was going on. I was so confused. I did not like this game. You might like it, but I didn't. Okay, now we finally get on to good games, which start off with Endling Extinction is Forever for the PS5. I give it a game rating of 8 out of 10. You're going to probably look at this gameplay and be like, what the fuck is this? It's a fox that you run around with your children. Whatever. Gameplay wise, it isn't too much that'll blow your mind, but that's not the reason why it has this rating. It's the story. The story is absolutely beautiful, and I can't recommend this game enough. It's a short game too that you can finish within 3 to 4 hours, so if you just want to have that quick little story game, I highly recommend it. I also did do a YouTube series on my channel, so go and watch that if you'd like as well, but Endling, 100% I recommend playing. The next game is Little Nightmares 2 for the PS5. I give it a game rating of 9 out of 10. Now, I also gave Little Nightmares 1 a 9 out of 10. And I'm still debating which game I actually do prefer. This game is very similar in terms of gameplay to the first one, but the stories couldn't be more different in the best way possible. This game had me on the edge of my seat for the entire length of it, not like just for a little bit like some of these games have done on this list. And all I know is the third game that comes out in 2024, I'm going to play it straight away, and it's going to probably be my game of the year, because there's no other games that are coming out next year that excite me more than Little Nightmares 2. So I mean 3. But yes, I 100% do recommend playing both Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2 and being on the lookout for Little Nightmares 3. And yeah, you're going to have a blast playing these games. And now we get up to the sports games. And I won't lie, it's a bit of a letdown. The first sports game I'll be telling you about is Madden 24 for the PS5. I give it a game rating of 6 out of 10. I mean, it's exactly the same as the last year's game. The only difference is franchise mode received 3 pretty big updates. Being able to trade 3 drafts in the future, and also having more available trading places going from 3 to 5, so you can add more things to trades, which is something that they should have done years ago, and training camp skill games, which is something that we haven't had in a few Madden games. However, the rest of the game's lackluster. Gameplay wise, it's okay. But yeah, franchise definitely got a big update, which I'm happy with. The next game is NBA 2K24 for the PS5. I gave it a game rating of 5 out of 10. Micro sucks. You can't move in this game. Dribbling doesn't exist. Even if you're a fucking 6-foot point guard, you're meant to be quick, meant to have high dribbling. You still can't dribble. It's just, the game is just slowly getting worse. Last year's game was bad. This is terrible. In my NBA, it's the same as every other year. You can't really change that much. 5 out of 10 seems fair for this game, and I reckon next year's game is probably going to be about a 3.5, 4, because these games are getting too realistic. And yes, sports games, you know what? I'll speak about it when we get to our last game. That game is EAFC 24 for the PS5. Give it a game rating of 4 out of 10. Yep, 4. I was so excited for this game. I hyped it up as, it could have been the biggest sports game ever. Could have been the best, It's the next step in gaming for sports. And they fucked it. Absolutely. Hands down, I'm I don't want to buy the next game. I probably will, because that's what we do. We say we don't want to play the game, and then we buy the next one. We're stupid. But this game is unplayable, man. Like, it's a shadow of its former self. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but FIFA 23 was better than EAFC 24. And that is saying something, because that game was bad. The only saving grace for this game is the evolution system in Ultimate Team, but that still isn't amazing. It's just a good feature that they should have probably had for a couple of years now, because, you know, being able to pick a player and then upgrade them, you know, not having to wait on special cards is quite cool, especially if you support like a championship team, or, you know, like a second division or a lower, you know, first division team that don't get many special cards. It's quite cool. Other than that, it's just so shit and glitchy. This is what I was going to say when I was talking about 2K. They're making the games too realistic. There's basically two crowds when it comes to sports games. You got the people who want it to be more realistic, and the people who want it to be more arcadey and more fun. I'm on this side, the arcadey and more fun, because it's a video game. It's not real life. If I wanted to go and fucking control real life players, I'd go become a football manager, or I'd go and just go play the sport. I'm playing a video game here. I want to have fun, and neither of these three sports games gave me any fun this year. And it's bad that WWE 2K is the best sports game to have come out this year that I've played. But that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas to you all, and stay tuned for tomorrow, where we have the final part, and that is part 3 on Boxing Day, of all the games I've played throughout 2023. Ranked, like, subscribe, and see you guys all in the next video. Road is out.